Okay everyone, just a little first impressions today, don't often do them, but got myself a little partial of this. Lipstick Rose from Frederic Malle, or Frederic Malle, and it's perfumed by Ralph Schweiger, as it says there, or Schweiger. Anyway, obviously I've been quite excited by this, and even though it's only a little bit, pro rata, or whatever the Latin is for a full bottle, it's possibly the most expensive one I own, so I've been saving it. But anyway, let's have a look. Nice little cap. I'll go through it throughout the day. Obviously it's a bit unfair to go, first impression's done, so we'll see what it's like. Right, we'll give it a spray there. Right, now then, obviously I'll have a look at the notes in a bit, but very nice. At the moment you get like a very sweet, almost strawberry feel to it. That'll be the rose probably. There's something probably musks, but it's something a bit, menthol's the wrong word because it's not minty, but it's got that kind of freshness about it. Maybe it's iris again. I don't know what notes are in here, so I'm not going to keep embarrassing myself, but yes, it does have that slight lovely lipstick feel about it early on. So that's the first spray, first impressions. We'll see what happens. Now obviously I'm not going to come back every 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so, but it's had about 15 so minutes on it now, and now it has already changed a little from the start. There's a lot more notes start to come through. There's a definite lovely violet. The violet is absolutely gorgeous. There is a citrus there. I can't decide whether it's lemon or orange, which is a weird one to mix up, but there is some sort of citrus freshness, and it's got a little bit sweeter now. The violet seems to be the kind of main player, and there is now a hint of rose. I wouldn't say that's a dominant one, but yeah, this is very, very nice. But yes, I'll come back in a sensible amount of time. Probably after an hour or two, see where it's going. But yes, that's Lipstick Rose. Okay folks, so about a couple of hours in now. So as it sort of settled more, it didn't change too much at first. It was just more the lovely sort of violet shining through most brightly, and it did have that little nice touch of a kind of Parma violet, and I found out it was raspberry, not strawberry, but that's quite bright and sharp, and it gives it a nice sort of fruity, lovely touch to it. As it gets closer to the hour for me, the vanilla came in, and the raspberry was actually a bit stronger. Obviously these are not perfect. This is just, you know, kind of first impressions. And it gets a little more waxy to me. That's probably the iris, and it does feel a little bit more lipsticky, as you'd imagine. Now I'm kind of closer to 2 hours. It's much smoother. That vanilla is there, and I suppose it's giving it that little sort of smooth sweetness that vanilla gives it. The raspberry is still probably the most kind of dominant note to me now. Yeah, it's very lovely, and the kind of iris and the other notes, maybe there's, yeah, I suppose there's like a nice ambery maybe base to it. They kind of sit in the background, giving it a nice sweet steady base. There's a little touch of the powder, but I wouldn't call this powdery at all really. It's It's kind of nice and smooth and velvety. Still with the sharpness to stop it being too much from that kind of, it doesn't smell like raspberry now. I'd say it's a hint of raspberry, but it's more like a kind of, you know, that lovely sweet red fruits vibe. Okay, so I'll come back in a few hours with kind of the, you know, the total dry down and where it's gone, if it's changed again and that. Okay, thanks folks. Okay everyone, we're in about 6, 7 hours, 8 hours maybe now. It hasn't changed too much from last time I spoke to you, I don't think. It's more kind of a creamy, kind of almost not milky, but you get what I mean. I think there must be some sandalwood in this and some sort of nice creamy woods in the bottom. But it's that nice sweet vanilla iris kind of, you know, that kind of creamy loveliness. This really is a lovely fragrance. I do wish that pop of the raspberry and the kind of slight fruity bit of a sort of tart edge would have lasted longer. But, you know, actually this dry down is very lovely and sensual. Okay, I just thought I'd end this video a bit differently and sum this up in somebody else's words. The great Khalees, and obviously I don't want Instagram to shut me down, so I'm not going to sing. And it'll be in the style of the legendary, wonderful William Shatner. So as Khalees might say, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. And they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right. It's better than yours. I can teach you, but then I'd have to charge. Thank you, Khalees. Thank you, William Shatner. And thank you, Frederic Malle, Lipstick Rose.